Welcome back to my channel, Penny Awards. This is my career, my league, episode 25. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. I'm playing against the Bulls. 35-1 because we lost that one game against the Rock. One of the Bulls against the Lakers. Right, that's not what notification. Like I said, we're playing the Bulls right now. 35-1. I think they're 18-19. We're undefeated right now, still first in the conference. I have faith in our team, in my team, that we can make the playoffs and win the championship, go back to back. Let me know if you want to play any old games in the comment section down below until NBA 2K22 comes out. Chicago Bulls have Kobe White, Lonnie Summit, Patrick Williams, Warren Markkinen, and Nico Vucevic. That's I'm playing a 2-minute quarter from Hall of Fame. I'm not cheap.
Well, teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
Trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. That is ferocious. You said it. That was ferocious. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Older.
Kevin, I got a few minutes with Billy Donovan. Coach said they have to concentrate on Steph Curry's outside game, but there's more to it than that. He said, we know what kind of shooter he is, but we can't get caught up guarding him 35 feet out. We'll live with some of those threes before we let him beat us for penetration. So, Kevin, if Curry wants to show off his deep long-range game, he may have a chance. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Right the pass to Shannon. Right side, Williams.
Lock up.
Pass to White. Lets it go. And he could not get that one to go.
That's not fuck. Oh, what's wrong with that shit, bro? I'm thinking that. Oh,
Over the
shit.
line for two.
The potential is there for Kobe White to be a scoring machine. I love the strides he's been making.
And both free throws good for White.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Stephen Curry driving the basketball has a nice knack to be able to, once he's inside the paint, to draw the fouls.
And both free throws good for Curry.
Lock up. Simple. No threes. No easy ones.
And White kicks to Williams. And
50.
Curry pulls it down. The Warriors have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Haskell's shot is off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's White. Gets the jumper from the corner of the ball. White's got 6 points.
Beautiful mechanics by Kobe White. He will become more and more consistent with his jumper.
And the jam by Stephen Curry.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just
Clever.
shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different
The
things.
6 point is too low right now, bro.
White, good.
God. I don't know when this thing wants the threes.
And here's Curry. He had 22 points in the win against Phoenix.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Range that extends out to the parking lot. How do you guard that?
Shannon with it.
Simple.
Now here's Wiseman. Now the Warriors keeping it up. And slam dunk by Haskell.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
From deep, Williams. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Edwards dishes to Curry. Oubre outside. Off target with his 3.
I'm not gonna win this thing.
Outside White. Here's Shannon. No points in the game yet for him. Beyond the arc. Wiseman with the rebound. And it's the Warriors. On the break, Oubre's got the ball.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Now, here's Shannon.
Simple.
He's tightly guarded. It's blocked. Oubre against Markkanen. No one near Edwards as he lets it walk. It's in shot. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Bulls trail by 7. And the Bulls with another miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Good vision from Steph, but for that play to work,
My God, this is our house.
Steph
Oi.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster. And you can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around. And I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
White against Kirk. To end the run. And the rejection by Curry.
Love seeing Stephen Curry get up and send that one back. And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
And White kicks to Vucevic. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Bobby White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Wiseman the pass to Edwards. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own. But it's no good. Now, here's Shemett.
The threes, bro.
It's Vucevic.
Come on, threes.
And it's blocked. Oh, here comes Oubre. Oh,
Let's go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends.
My God, it's in our house. Come on.
They came in prepared,
Two again stops.
and
Who's the
really
team on this
controlled
lead
the
off?
other team early.
One.
Shemett.
Let's use that clock.
He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Vucevic down low. Covered by Oubre. Markkanen trying to break loose. And it's Vucevic missing. Pascal with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry outside. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now, here's Shemett.
Purple.
Defense is right there. The dish to Vucevic. Markkanen trying to break loose. And Vucevic missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling
Drop down. Stretch this lead out. Come on.
They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Harden against Curry. It's Harden with the drive.
On the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And pushing up his Golden State Warriors again in transition. It's his first trip to the line.
You gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And both free throws good for Oubre. Bulls trailed by 19.
Purple.
Harden finds Bridges. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how
Purple.
they like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
A wide open look here for Vucevic.
Why are you
It's
leaving
good.
open
The
for
assist
3?
line from Harden. Vucevic has got 6.
Earlier in his career, Vucevic didn't take any threes. Now they've become one of his staples in terms of his offensive game.
Wiseman the pass to basket. And slam dunk by Pistol.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Bulls trail by 20. And here is Shemp. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Oh, and here comes Wiseman all alone. But they recover to the left side wing. The open shot Edwards lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. 7 points for Bucks.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Harden finds Vucevic. Now, here's Shemp. Edwards defending. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Harden the pass to Vucevic. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors leading by 22. It's up a 3. Edwards can't hit.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
The pass to Markkanen.
Drop
Harden
it.
against Curry. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Takes a 3. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Golden State Warriors cruising into the quarter break with a
What's he thinking is
from the field. They
stop in the second quarter.
amazing shooting. That's what
What's he playing good?
headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly.
Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the like button.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Alex run out there with Miles Bridges. Then there's Landry Shannon, and it's Hartenstein in at the box spot. Ahead. Feeds it to Wiseman. Here's Pascal. Trains the wing train. Pascal's got 9 points.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed, feasting on defense. First, he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass.
How about using the rim to get
Our
some
help, bro.
things
Guard
He
us.
just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Well,
Now, here's Shannon. Edwards defending.
nope.
And again, Chicago. No good.
Yeah, one.
The bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Warriors have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hartenstein passes to Bridges. Looking to end the run, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Aggressive, just an attacker. Bridges wants the rock, especially near the rim.
Wiseman kicks to Curry. From outside, off the mark. Well, Chicago's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Here's Harden. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Harden's got his first 2 points.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim, 4 from 3.
And Harden comes to help. Curry fires from way outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Fresh from a win against Portland.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you can hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You can go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Curry passes the basket. Outside for Curry. There's the dribble. Drills the three-pointer. Curry's got 13.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice.
Don't give up on the shooter shoot. I'm sure they should. Curry the shooter.
They're getting their first look of the season for the Warriors in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Very difficult game to predict. They are not familiar with each other. I expect to see a lot of in-game adjustments tonight on both sides.
The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. Martin outside. Edwards against White. Over Oubre. And again, Chicago. No good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backdoor thus far. So they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Pass to Hartenstein. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
Williams is checked in for Alex Len. Edwards with it. He's got 13. Here's Weissman. Oh, wow.
That is not possible. What we just is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. White the pass to Hartenstein. Back to White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against LaMarcus Aldridge and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Sacramento Kings.
And nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games. A moment here to look at some numbers for Oubre. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
Level.
Bridges against Oubre. Oh, here comes Oubre all alone. And finished off by Oubre.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning it into easy points.
Pass to Bridges. Chicago again turning it over. Edwards passes the basket. He kicks it to Weissman. Warriors the rebound. On deep. That's no good. He's 3 for 5.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no cover.
Warriors have gone 7 of 13 for the field since the start of the second. Outside for Curry. Kept alive. Goes back up. And Weissman with the lay-in. Weissman's got 4 this quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Harden dishes to White.
Triple.
It's tipped. They recover it. Curry against Harden. Second chance effort. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pascal, the pass to Weissman. Edwards kicks to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Well, Chicago's gone 0 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Triple.
Now here's White. Tight defense on him. They can use a bucket, and he converts the layup. White's got 12.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusted to contact. Beautiful play.
Curry passes to Oubre. Pascal finds Oubre. Curry wide open. Another 3 for Golden State.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's White.
Nope.
Misses off the left iron.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Oubre passes to Edwards. Count that one. He's got 17.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Triple.
Here's White. And White. Slams it in.
Kobe White with the quickness and the dunk at the end.
The Warriors shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Here's Weissman. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now tonight. White looking around. Passes to Hartenstein. Got a piece of it. Back to Harden. And the rejection by Curry. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle.
Triple.
He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
White finds Bridges. Bulls moving the ball around. The pass to White. Here's Hartenstein. It's stolen by Edwards. Unhindered, going all the way. And slam dunk by Pascal.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break and then points at the other end.
Hartenstein tries again. It's blocked. Here's Oubre.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Marketing comes in for Williams. Both good from the line that time. Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against Phoenix. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Outside for Curry. And the jam by Steph Curry.
I mean, Steph's elite scoring ability plus his relentless approach equals greatness.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Bridges. Now here's White. 14 points for him. And the Bulls with another miss. it's Oubre off the drive. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. That's on Miles Bridges. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Free throw, good, Oubre. And both free throws, good for Oubre. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's White. No good again that time.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the time out, or do you let your guys try
Look
to
at blowing his team out.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Warriors ahead, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach Billy Donovan, you faced an aggressive team in that first half. How concerned are you by their success against your defense?
Well, they've done a very, very good job, I think, attacking the paint early, offensive rebounds, some of those turnovers right there led out to some fast breaks. So we just got to stay with it and try to keep our edge up.
We'll see if we can keep that flow going in the second half. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. The 2K Sports
We
Halftime
do a good
Show.
game stuff, but don't forget to hit the like button
Hey
and
everybody,
to
good to see
subscribe
you
to my
back here on
channel.
our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us. But you get it. Ernie Johnson, David Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 21 points, 2 blocked shots, and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
So far, it's been all about Steph. The way he plays the game is so unique and so unpredictable. We'll see if his defense can do a better job of containing him here in the second half.
Looking at Chicago, Shaq, your thoughts?
That was very undisciplined half of basketball they just played. You can see it in all the points they gave up with the free throw. Listen, I don't mind the aggressive attitude, but they took it too far with all the silly, crazy fouls.
And
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. You think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
They've got Edwards. Third Pascal out there with Weissman. That's Curry. And it's Oubre in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Back to Shamet. Pascal against Markkanen. Wide up top. That's tipped. And finished off by Oubre.
A great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Edwards against White. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And he gets it to go.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
And Edwards with the stop.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And Chicago has possession.
Couple.
Here's White. He's got 16. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Here's Curry. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Couple.
Them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's White. It's deflected. Here's Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. Kicks to Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on James Wiseman. To me, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys unless you were on the same team.
Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
Pass to White. Vucevic with it. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. That one falls. White's got 6 here in this quarter.
And everybody loves a big man that can pass. And Vucevic, when he and guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You got to have some skills to pull that off.
He's got plenty of moves, that's for sure.
No, he won't.
Here's White. And Vucevic kicks to Shannon. Over in the corner, Williams. Shot clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
A high IQ player, Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Free throw good, Edwards. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Outside Williams. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals they jump ball here. And the Warriors with possession here. Warriors have gone a perfect 7 of 7 for the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot.
Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
The Bulls have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
Couple.
White the pass to Shannon. Here's the floater. He takes it up and lays it in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
And Landry Shamet out of Wichita State. Some good young guards coming out of that program.
And another one, Jay, that comes to mind, Fred Van Vliet, also a former Shocker. Both he and Fred, they are knockdown shooters.
He kicks to White. And Pascal pulls it down. Pascal's got 9 rebounds in the game. Heading at time.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
No, he won't.
White against Edwards. Shannon the pass to Vucevic. Now Shannon. And the rejection by Curry. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Outside White. An easy 2 points on the layup. White's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Kobe White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
A little extra on that.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Shannon the pass to Vucevic. Back to Shannon.
Nope.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Shannon kicks to White. Back to Shannon. White the pass to Vucevic. It's deflected. At the elbow, Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
This is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
It's stolen by Edwards. The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And slammed dunk by Castro.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the
Junior stops.
but the
Go.
slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
And it gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
You know, if you were to redo the 2018 NBA draft, I bet Landry Shamet would have been taken a lot higher than 26.
Good on both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Bridges with the steal. Shannon on the wing. Passes it to Harden. The shot misses. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Jumps up. And finished off by Oubre.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And here's Harden. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Over Wiseman. Now here's Vucevic. Defense right on him. Bridges against Oubre. Bridges kicks to Vucevic. Back to Bridges. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Curry's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Castro, the pass to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim route.
Just a remarkable champ. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Purple.
Harden against Curry. Inside. And
Good D.
Vucevic missing.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
That's good from Edwards on the assist by Wiseman. Wiseman's got his 9th assist in the game now.
Go. Stops.
Curry against Harden.
Come on.
He dishes
No, what up?
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter.
Nope.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Come on.
Harden with it. Will it go? And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And he makes the first. Harden hits them both. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Pass to Edwards. To the left wing. Shoots over Shannon. That misses off the backboard. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
We got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And just a step ahead of the D in that. possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Harden against Curry. Here's Vucevic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Vucevic has got 10.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defensive contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead.
Finish with this on my phone.
There's no catching them today. Their defense
Full
has
quarter.
been terrific in this game.
Get it on.
The action after this word.
I'm gonna get this W.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Hartenstein is out there with Alex Len. Then it's Bridges. And it's Korkmaz at the shooting guard.
Look, this serious though. It's in the fourth quarter. Simple.
Just 29% in this game. They are not a pretty sight out there offensively. Here's Korkmaz. Makes it off the glass. Korkmaz has got his first points of the night.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Wiseman with the ball. That on him. And then Wiseman slams it in.
He's put on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Simple.
Not loose. It's stolen by Curry. And here we go. Here's Edwards. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Edwards got 38 points.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Here's Neto, covered by Oubre. Len kicks to Bridges. Trying to get open his Len. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the
Clip
rim,
'em.
and made a play.
Len high post. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. There's to Bridges. It's tipped. It's stolen by Wiseman. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And slam dunk by Pascal.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted.
Simple.
You see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Passes it to Bridges. Double by Oubre. Bridges kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Bridges. Here's Hartenstein. There's the pass to Bridges. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Neto, the pass to Hartenstein. Oubre against Bridges.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
And slam dunk by
Let's go.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is
Simple.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Here's Len, and the rejection by Curry. Here's Oubre. The shot comes out, and the Bulls going the other way now. Pass to Len, back to Bridges. Can they get it? And he lays it up and in.
Not only a jump shooter, Bridges also dependable at knowing how to get it done inside.
Finished off by Edwards.
Score me, let's go.
Is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Oh, come on.
And Zorzetta with the ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Korkmaz. Right up top. Pass to Korkmaz. It's blocked. Here's Weissman. And finished off by Weissman.
He saw the opportunity to get an easy bucket on the break and took advantage of it.
6 minutes left for this W. Come on.
For Chicago, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter, so they are 2 of 6. Tipped away. Oubre with the steal. Here's Edwards. And he goes right over Miles Bridges and slams it down.
He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
The Bulls shooting around 29% from the floor. So for them all around on the offensive end. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
And the Warriors with some changes. Looney's checked in for Weissman. And it's Green in for Eric Pascal. And the Bulls making a change also. Cousins is checked in. Good work there as it goes.
Get the best shot you can get. Draymond active in the paint.
And so here is Chicago. Passes it to Cousins. Back to Neto. Now the pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Curry. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And it's blocked.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
The Bulls making a switch here. McLaughlin's checked in. To the paint, here's Green. He's been up and in off the pretty assist. Green's got 4 points this quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's McLaughlin. Got a piece of it. To the inside. Green. And Green slams it in.
Had a terrific sequence by Green, constantly looking to dump the ball.
Here's McLaughlin. That's to Neto. McLaughlin, the pass to Cousins. It's hauled in by Edwards. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Slammed on and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
And that one falls for Looney.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's McLaughlin. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Here's Korkmaz. McLaughlin, the pass to Cousins. Pass to Korkmaz. And the Bulls with another miss.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a long gimme. A beautiful pass to lead his teammate right
Not good at my help.
Bulls shooting
Simple.
28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. So to stop the run, Cousins with the bucket. Cousins has got his first points of the game.
Solid work by DeMarcus. Locates his spot, sets up quickly. That's how you catch a shooting rhythm.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Clearly a foul.
The first one falls. Both shots good for the strike.
Curry's gotten physically tougher, which can help you become mentally tougher. And the thing you like about him is he likes to put in the work.
And Cousins kicks to Korkmaz. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Oubre. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Warriors now. The Warriors shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Outside Curry. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
This is what Steph gives you, the sizzle and the steak, the highlights and the plays where he just grinds it out.
And Chicago shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. And Looney sends it back. And Curry, here we go. And another assist for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a
Mhm.
level, actively seeking out his teammate.
Passes to Len. Here's Neto, guarded by Curry. Here's the teardrop. Here's Edwards. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First one falls for Buttenstein. He's checked in for Alex Len. So he gets them both. We've got 1:48 left in the game. The pass to Cousins. To the middle. Korkmaz passes to McLaughlin. Now Cousins. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that could go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse, and they were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for buckets.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Here's Cousins, and Looney sends it back.
The tenacity of Looney there, swatting the shot back and showing off his defensive chops.
Here's Edwards. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Neto. Over Edwards. Neto can't get it to go. Edwards inside. Yet another bucket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making the GA look all too easy right now. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most